G'day guys, welcome to my new Red Leader 1 YouTube channel. Today we're going to have a look at the Vintage Collection Rogue One Imperial Combat Assault Tank. Finally picked this up, ordered this off of the little toy company. I tell you what, it took about 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks to arrive. That was because of Australian Post. For some reason they sent it all the way over to Perth in Western Australia before I could get it in South Australia, so I don't know. Australian Post for you. But the Vintage Collection, I was biding my time about buying this. I really wanted it. It's just that the price for it here in Australia, $135, I think is a bit too much for a vehicle like this, but I have to give it to Hasbro. This is actually a fantastic vehicle. A lot of work has gone into it, detail into it, painting, and I guess that'll make up for it. But the Vintage Collection, I love the boxes for these guys. Fantastic diorama they've set up with a picture. I'm not too sure if these are the new Stormtroopers we'll be getting later on in the Vintage Collection, but fantastic. Same on the other side. We've got some pictures of the tank itself. So we've had a look at that. We'll have a look at the Combat Assault Tank from Rogue One, and have a look at this. This is beautiful, love it. Like I said, the price for it I think is a bit too much, but I have to say Hasbro have done a fantastic job with this line of vehicles. I guess the next one I need to pick up later is the Imperial TIE Fighter, which I think is a whole new sculpt, but that is fantastic. We'll get a closer look at this in a sec. But it comes with these containers which we saw in Rogue One, and you can open them up to reveal some Kyber crystals. It comes with 3 containers, as you can see here, and they do open up to reveal a crystal. So pretty cool, I really like it. Nice detailed. I just love the colour of it. I was actually thinking the other day about Rogue One, and so they just I should show you that they just slot back into here. There's 2 other containers that come with it, but they don't have anything removable from them. So now this vehicle doesn't come with a figure, the tank driver. That's something else you're going to order yourself as part of the Vintage Collection. I do not own one yet. I'm going to have to try and order one in, but at the moment we can only pre-order them. I love the detail. We've got the tank treads underneath. I actually thought in the movie it was actually a hover tank, but it's actually treaded. But apparently you can get another version, not of the toy, but there's another version with repulsor lifters which make it a hover tank. I love the detail. It looks fantastic actually in person. So it's a really good sculpt of the vehicle. The detailing in it is really good. I'll put this back to before 2012 Hasbro toys as being one of the best, and it's fairly heavy as well. So what we'll do, we'll have a closer look at this, and we'll open bits and pieces up as well. So back in a sec. Alright, so we're going to have a closer look at the Assault Combat Tank, the Imperial from Rogue One. And like I mentioned before, the detail they've done for the tank itself is absolutely fantastic. You just have to look in the cockpit of the tank itself and see how much Hasbro have really went all out with their detail for the vehicle. It's even got a movable steering. The seats, you can put 2 3.75 scale figures in there. You also got the area for the crew commander. Another detail like the inside where the engines are is fantastic. Really love the design of this. They've done a fantastic job. Now we're just having a look at the rear of the vehicle, and as you can see, once you remove the containers, it opens it up where you can actually transport troopers if you want. It's also got pegs situated in the rear compartment, so you can have troops displayed. I'm not sure what you call these, but these can actually move up where you can have it displayed like so. I think normally you would have your crates displayed with that up, but I wasn't doing that before, so, and they just slide back in. Now the tank of course comes with weapons, and on the side here we've got some laser cannons which can rotate all the way. I guess you can go 360 with them, as far as you can turn them. They're on each side of the tank, and at the front here we've got another laser cannon which can go side by side as well. I didn't show you before, but you can actually open up the driver canopy as well. It takes a little getting used to flip it open, but once it is, it's pretty cool. Same as the engine cover. You just need to be able to remove that as well, and then the crew commander. Kind of reminds you of a modern day armoured vehicle that you would have seen on the battlefield as well. So, and they just clip back in like so. Alright, so that's it for the review of the Vintage Collection 3.75 Imperial Combat Assault Tank, which we got to see in Rogue One. I guess the only down for this vehicle is the price for it here in Australia, $135. The only way you can actually get this in Australia is by ordering it online. It's not being sold in any retail stores, which is pretty sad, but I think I give this probably maybe a 9.5 out of 10. It's a fantastic vehicle. Would love to have another one of these that goes side by side. Also would love to be able to get my hands on some of the tank drivers as well to display it, but yeah, it's fantastic. And I guess I'm gonna bite the bullet and get the Imperial TIE Fighter as well as part of the Vintage Collection. The only issue with that one is that's $200 here in Australia, so I think pretty cool. Alright guys, that's it for this review. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you drop a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is part of me rebooting my Star Wars reviews on my new channel. Hopefully you guys will subscribe and stay tuned, because I've got plenty of more Star Wars reviews in the future. And you're probably wondering why I'm starting again. Just a challenge. So there you go guys, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, may the force be with you always. Bye.